selling product on HSN. More and more people are making the switch, making the change, choosing to spend nothing on TV versus $100 or $200 a month. Free TV is a real thing. Pulling in local news and sports and weather, ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, PBS, so many great channels, great quality. We'll talk about the 80-mile range where you live. It pulls in various number of channels. Everywhere is different, but it's an amazing way to go, especially if money saving is at the top of your list right now. I have our charcoal gray, or there is the black available, $79.99 versus a retail value of nearly $182. You know, old habits die hard. And as our special guest, Mr. Aaron Berger, is about to discuss, Aaron, you know, we've spent so much money over so many years. When do you say enough is enough, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's a good point. A lot of us have forgotten that television is free. We get the $150 or the $200 bill every month, and we pay it because we think that's what we have to do to watch our favorite shows. Well, the truth of the matter is we don't have to do that. Television is free. It's federal law that all the big broadcast channels, high definition ABC, high definition NBC, high definition CBS, high definition Fox, high definition the CW, et cetera, PBS Kids, all of those, they're free. You just need the right piece of equipment to get them onto your television. And Adam said it beautifully at the beginning. It's the antenna of 2020, not of 1980, because this is all high definition all the way up to 4K, and it's so simple. You plug the coaxial cable, which you see there in the bottom left and kind of in front of Adam. That coaxial cable goes into your antenna, and then it goes into your television. You scan your channels, and that really is all that you have to do.
And let me say, Aaron, one of the things that you really impressed, I think, everybody with when you launched this was the idea that this is a whole home solution. You don't have to buy one for every TV in the house.
Let's spend a minute talking about that. And we have some videos that we can show you as well as I go through it. So the easiest thing, of course, you can put this right next to your TV. You can plug it right in, and boom, that's it. You don't have to think about it again. Or if you want this to power all the televisions in your home, it has the power to do so. It's not a bulky mechanical antenna. This is next generation high definition and 4K TV. So you can place it or mount it anywhere, indoors or outdoors. This is an indoor-outdoor antenna. You can feed multiple TVs, and this is what Adam was talking about. If you put this at the place in your house, basically where the cable line would come in, the kind of switcher area in your house where all of the coaxial feeds through your walls to all the different rooms in your house, this is key. This will allow all the different televisions in your home to watch different channels at the same time. So it's not just one antenna for one TV. There's another, since we only have 3 minutes left, I'm just going to go right into it. There's another really big advantage of this television, excuse me, of this antenna. I was heading there. I just got a little ahead of myself, which happens to me, you know. Another really big advantage is that it has an amplifier that comes with it. So it is an amplified antenna. If you're a city mouse or a country mouse, as I like to say, wherever you live, you should really have the best reception available. This is the #1 selling manufacturer of antennas in America. This is the largest range they do. It even has the VHF rod built into it to get you an even better signal. But my point is, if you don't want to plug it in, so sometimes, for example, maybe you're boating, maybe you're on an RV, maybe you're in an emergency situation, you know, as we get into hurricane season and those kind of things, and you have a way to power your television, but that's it. Maybe you plug it into the cigarette lighter of your car or your generator or what have you. This does not require, we have a little video we can show you about setting this up. It does not require power in order for it to work. So while there is an amplifier, and while you can use this amplified with power, and this is the example right here, you don't have to. So very briefly, with powered amplification, the only difference is you put the little amplifier on and you plug it into the wall. Without power, which is, you know, if you're on your boat or your RV or you're camping and you want to have a TV with you, or certainly in emergency situations as we get into hurricane and tornado season throughout the Midwest and throughout the Southeast here, you don't need application, Adam, for this to work.
It really is something that changes everything. I mean, truly, if you are fed up. I mean, that's the only word to describe it,
Yeah.
fed up. If you're fed up of spending all the money every month, there is a way to reduce those costs. On the TV, we've got it set up here so you get some idea of how familiar it's gonna be for you. You know, all the different channels, your favorite TV shows. Aaron, you always talk about it, but 94 of the top 100 television shows are on free TV. That's the majority of what we're watching.
You know, I think it would be one conversation if we said to you, it's free TV and you'll get a couple of things that you've never heard of before, right? Because I think we expect, okay, wait, I'm going to cut my bill. I'm not going to spend $150 or $200 a month, or even I'm just going to cut a couple of the boxes out that I rent every month. I'm going to save $30 or $40 or $50, whatever. But what am I going to give up? Well, the truth is 94 of the top 100 shows in America, so most of the shows that most Americans watch, are on free broadcast television every week. So those signals are already coming into your house. They're coming through the air. You just kind of need the catcher's mitt to catch them and to put them onto your television. The truth is, the ones that aren't in there, those other 6 shows, most of those are shows that are on streaming platforms, that are on Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or what have you. This works beautifully for those of you who cut the cord and have decided you're going to principally use a streamer, but you're really missing your local news, your local sport, and your local weather. This really rounds out the streaming solution. Last thing, if you're in New York right now, Adam, this is a look at some of the channels that you would get. ABC, there's a couple of Fox channels there, high definition CW, high definition Court TV, high definition PBS, and PBS Kids 24/7, Create, Ion, QVC, HSN, as much TV as anybody could ever want to watch.
Aaron, my friend, we're grateful as always. Lovely to see you, and I'll see you real soon.
Thanks, Adam. Take care, bud.
Thank you, Aaron. If you're excited to try this, you're curious to try it, please know you've got 3 months to make that final decision. Give it a go. We think you're going to love it. It's the #1 name in America today, the #1 provider, ANTOP, no fees, no subscription. Just a quick reminder, our Today